Hi, this is Jason Fielder with the Daily Forex Report for January 27th. We're looking at the U.S.-Japanese yen pair. This particular pair I'm expecting to move as high as 90.90 and as low as 87.30. Now I am looking for this particular pair to find some resistance around the 89.68 area, and I'm looking for support around 88.42. This particular pair closed down today, but it's pretty much moving sideways. Bias is sideways. So that's pretty much, I do expect it to move sideways over the next session or two. Now looking at the Euro-USD pair, this particular pair I'm expecting to move as high as 1.3464 and as low as 1.2981. Look for some resistance around 133.26. Look for support around 13100. This pair also closed down for today after moving much higher, but did pull back prior to the close. It is moving sideways, bias sideways currently. Now switching over to the pound USD, this particular pair closed up for today. I believe it's just pulling back as it has the past couple of times over the past couple of weeks. Pull back 3 or 4 sessions, and then I believe we're going to be headed lower again. Now I am expecting this particular pair to move as high as 134.64. Sorry, that's not exactly correct. I'm looking for this pair to move as high as 1.4399 and looking for it to move as low as 1.3719. Look for some resistance around 1.4250. Look for support around 140.24. Now switching over to the US Swiss, this particular pair I'm expecting to move as high as 115.32 and as low as 112.09. Look for some resistance around 11500. Look for support around 113.13 for this particular pair. It did move higher today, closed higher. I believe we're starting to move sideways and will continue to do so over the next couple of sessions. The bias is sideways at this point. Now you got to realize we have the US FOMC announcement tomorrow. Basically, they're letting us know what their interest rate decision is going to be. Currently, the consensus is they're going to hold at 0.25%. I don't expect this to affect the market all that much. I don't see them raising rates, and they really can't go too much lower. So I don't expect it to affect the market all that much as far as the news announcements. Now, prior to the news announcement, you have an opportunity pretty much from now until 5 minutes before the news announcement. The market most likely will do this over time. Go to the hour time frame and use a counter trend strategy, and you should be able to buy and sell multiple times between now and tomorrow and make a sizable profit, somewhere between 50 to 150 pips just buying and selling as the market moves sideways due to this news announcement. Now, the other news announcement we have looking forward to through tomorrow is the Reserve Bank of New Zealand releasing their rate decision. Consensus is that they're dropping their rate 1 full basis point from 5% down to 4%. Consensus is, that is the consensus, that's being released at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. The U.S. FOMC announcement is being released at 2:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Now looking at some of the trades we did yesterday, we had this one. We had a swing trade to the upside. We tagged it and promptly were stopped out for 60 pips. Now the other trade that we were looking at for yesterday was a swing trade to the upside as well. We did hit our target of 100 pips, so yesterday was a net 40 for us. Now looking at what am I looking at for this next session? Well, I'm hesitant to really say due to the lack of movement that I expect during this next session, prior to the news announcement at least. but we did form an inside bar in the U.S. Canadian dollar today. If we have, if the market moves higher, I'm looking to buy at 1.2390 and looking to exit this particular trade at 124.90, which is 100 pips between this point and basically this point. So that's one trade I'm looking at, an inside bar trade. There's also another swing trade that has shown itself in the euro pound. This particular trade, I'm looking for the downside. Draw your trend line, tag here. This is looking to sell at 0.9248. There we go. And basically looking to tag this session's high, and that exit would be at 0.9172. Look, that's looking for 76 pips for that particular trade. So we have a swing trade and an inside bar trade for this next session. Remember to use your counter trend strategy over the next 12 to 18 or 15 hours prior to 2:15 Eastern Time tomorrow. You should be able to pull a lot of pips out of the market. Well, that about does it. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.